So did you see the president's address regarding us pulling out of Afghanistan?
No, I read a little bit about a little bit of stuff today, though.
Basically, he said, because, you know, the terrorism has risen due to our exodus, and the government has kind of crumpled in on itself, and the military is kind of, a lot of guys have deserted, and citizens are, you know, terrified because of all the terror that's happening. And there's like footage of like this plane that was taking troops out of Afghanistan back to the US, and like there's this mob of like citizens. Okay, he's got my ship. Let's try to do it.
Yeah.
And this mob of citizens is trying to get on the plane.
I don't really know how I feel about the whole thing personally. Because, as anti-war as I want to be, I can never feel that way 100%. It's confusing to me, just with my own feelings on it.
Damn it! Okay, Sam, how do I get the second fighter? Because I shot him, and then he just gave me points. He didn't, like, become my friend. It happened! Look, it happened!
There you go.
I guess I did it too early or something. Oh, yeah, we got two of them. Got two of them, baby. Yeah, now we're really playing Galaga.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, fuck yeah. Now I can spam the thing without feeling guilty. I'm gonna hit all of them. All the Buckazoids.
Oh, can you say that?
Yeah, those dirty, stinky Buckazoids. I hate them.
You better take your mouse cursor off the screen.
Oh. No! Fuck! You distracted me! Shit!
Well, you shouldn't have left your mouse cursor on your stream.
Look, bro.
Wow, you just fucking died.
It usually disappears. I don't know what to tell you. All that, I didn't beat my high score. But yeah, the footage was crazy because, like, people are, like, trying to cling on to the plane to dear life. Like, the sheer desperation was just like, oh my god. What have we done to these people?
Yeah.
Like, they're a foreign nation of citizens who are completely dependent on us. And we haven't given them the tools to, you know, not have us at their beck and call, which is awful. Which is, if this is what installing a democracy looks like, it's not working. I know everyone's like, oh, you're being a little overzealous when you compare it to Vietnam, but it's, I don't know, this seems like Vietnam again, but longer. And now we're gonna go to war with Iran for their oil.
It is really different from Vietnam, but I get what you're saying. That thought crossed my mind as well. I've mostly read about, like, the situation in Kabul.
Oh, I heard a voice.
I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not, but...
There's someone...
Oh, hey. Hi, Julia.
Hi.
It's Jules.
I thought I was done with my VTuber, but once I put it on the thing with my face, the hair looks like a swing set.
I mean, that's good.
No, it's not.
Swing sets are fun. Everyone loves them.
It looks really, like...
The hair physics were hard for me to figure out.
It's so hard. I'm able to figure out, like, short hair pieces, but, like, these long pigtails is really hard.
TBH, Emeka, your hair physics could maybe use a second pass.
But the triangles, like in Yu-Gi-Oh!
It has nothing to do with the physics.
Desi sent me this really cool tutorial though that I have it set up so if I raise my eyebrows, her ears perk up.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
And if I can't like lower my eyebrows that it doesn't like register that dramatically my eyebrows lowering, but when I lower them it makes the ears go down. But I mostly noticed the ears going up. It was really easy to do too.
Yes! Stage 5.
Wow, it's already 11:30.
It's 11:30, baby, and I'm hopped up on caffeine. Let's get it! Late night stream shit!
Julia says she's frightened.
Oh yeah, I saw the plane video.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
I don't know super that much about what's happening, but
basically, we royally fucked Afghanistan without a condom, and we're pulling out. That's essentially what's happening. We said,
Yeah,
you're all tapped out on oil. There's no point pointing you anymore. On to Gaza. And the people have become dependent on our military aid. The Taliban has regained control. I don't even know if I can say that on stream. The T word. The T's.
Probably not.
The T's have regained their territory, and the modernized Afghanistan with modern, Muslims who've, like traditionalist Muslims who have embraced modern culture, like letting everyone have right to free speech, women allowing to express themselves and not just be baby makers for their husbands.
I saw a thing where people are concerned that I think they said in the 90s women over there were like they weren't even allowed to like leave their house without a male guardian with them. And people are concerned that it will revert back to that. That's insane.
Well, yeah. Well, the worst part is...
Well, it probably will, but... I mean, I think the point of it is that we could have done something better instead of just stalling for a long time and not really doing anything. Well, I'm not doing anything.
I honestly don't know
There's just, it seems like for how long we were over there and for things to, like for us to leave and it to go back to, I don't know. It's hard for me to express what I'm thinking about it at all.
I just feel very scared for people over there.
Yeah, there's this clip on ABC where this woman who's like 21, like our age, a little younger, looks like an SAC student, speaks pretty good English. That sounded like more racist than I wanted it to. The point is, she was very educated.
You related to her,
right? And she was like, yeah, I need to.
I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
She said, I need to flee. I need to get a green card and get out of here. And the reporter was like, oh, why? It's like, because, like...
You mean why?
She had her hair down, she was pretty outspoken. She, went to school. Like, she seemed like a pretty regular 20-year-old liberal arts student who believes in, like, third-wave feminism, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't fly with Sharia's law and, traditionalist, extremeless Islam. And again, I'm not taking shots at Islam. Every religion has, like, this extremist dogma that kind of that tries to, like, take away people's rights, which isn't cool.
I'd say most of the mainstream ones.
Right. But,
maybe every, I don't know.
I think
some really nice ones.
Yeah, there's, like, obviously nice religious communities. I'm just saying that, like, when taken to the extreme dogma, you know, you get these zealots who are like, oh, well, women can't do this, and the gays can't do that, and those blacks, the devil.
Yeah, like that pastor who says that you can't play video games or you'll go to hell.
I love that guy.
Sent me an article about how like video games are giving people depression, and this guy's depression was cured when he decided to only play video games for 4 hours a week. I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, probably 4 hours a week is like pretty reasonable. I think if you do anything for 4 hours a week, I thought 4 hours a day. Never mind.
He limited him.
You gotta be gamer. Come on, don't be a coward.
Whoa, you can't say that word.
He limited himself to only 2 days a week, up to 2 hours. Which I mean, I'm not saying like whatever, but
I mean, if you look, I like a game as much as the next guy, but if you like no life games, don't sleep, like, not to take jabs at Natsu, but during college, Natsu would just like not go to class for a day to just what's it called, pull an all-nighter to just play Destiny, and I just thought that was bad.
Yeah, MMOs are pretty. They have some definitely predatory practices involved with them for sure, and everybody knows that.
I was playing Jump Force.
The scorpions. I gotta get it. No, it's gone. Shit.
It was just an article about how computer screens are giving us depression, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get off the computer.
Well, it's.
I mean, I think if you do anything for too long, you'll probably get depressed. Really? If you watch TV for too long, you'll probably get depressed. If you draw for too long,
you become a master, or you cut your
a master.
Or you
depressed too.
Or you cut your ear off like Van Gogh.
Yeah, you know, he was probably kind of depressed when he did that.
Yeah, but then he painted himself without his ear.
Also, because he was like really, really poor.
But then he also painted himself with his ear off, and you know he felt better. He's like, look at me, I have no ear.
Also, for anyone who's watching the stream or VOD or anything and heard us talk about the situation in Afghanistan, don't take our word for anything. You should read your news from a more credible source than us. We don't know what we're talking about.
The only thing I know is the people tried to get on the airplane. They didn't do all that so well.
Yeah, that was really fucked up.
About it?
They shouldn't have kept the plane moving while they were on the runway. That's just not safe.
That was scary. I was like, I think they knew. I think they probably.
Oh, they knew. They knew. They didn't care.
I mean, I think they figured that. I don't know. I guess maybe they didn't think they could clear the lane.
No. They were like, oh, they're not American. They can't go on our plane. That's literally what it was.
I can't imagine how much it must feel to have that level of desperation to try to. Because I mean, obviously, logically, you can't do that. You will. If you somehow did hang on, you would die. But just to like be that desperate to want to get out of there, feel so sad.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the main reason I brought up was Biden's address. So Biden was like,
oh, what did he say?
Basically, and this is like I'm probably butchering it because I'm paraphrasing and I'm a little biased. He was pretty much like, America, he said, I stand by my decision to leave. America cannot save a country that does not want to save itself. Ostensibly. And he blamed the local forces. He said, like, oh, the forces in Afghanistan should have, you know, you can't, I forgot what it was. You can't train the will to fight. And I don't even think it's that. I don't think it's fair. It's like, they're like a disorganized government with a military that's barely organized and kind of got like the, what's it called? The crash course in like warfare, modern warfare from us. And they're like, what, 20, this is an exaggeration, they're 20 guys against like 1,000 guerrilla terrorist fighters. Yeah, I'd be kind of turning the other way around too if I was them. So can't really be.
I don't know
That's
very much.
that's like telling a toddler that you've been like coddling for years and you just abandoned it, and it's like, and then it fell and scraped its knee really bad, being like, it should have had, that baby should have had the will to survive. You know, it's just like a weird thing to say, Mr. President.
I do think the fact that we were down there for so long, kind of makes the point that whatever we were trying to do was not happening.
Oh, we got what we were trying to do. Get that oil. Sucked it right up. Sucked it dry. It was
exactly.
It was juicy and delicious.
Yeah, like the way I'm feeling about it is that I can't pretend that we were down there for the right reasons in the first place.
Whoa. They 9-11 does.
I need to look into it more. Definitely, but
my history teacher, it was really funny. He was explaining it to me in like a really like ironic, like dark way. He was just like, "You see this old almanac? Yeah, this has like the start of the U.S. conflicts with Iraq, and this is like before the first Bush administration." He's like, "Yeah, we've been fucking affairs down there for decades, years. There's too much for me to explain why we're there and why we have problems, why we're interfering with their affairs, essentially." It's a weird thing, because it's us pulling out is a question of, do we have a responsibility in a scenario that we shouldn't have stuck our noses into? You know what I mean? It's that thing of like,
I know exactly what you mean. That's
should
the
we
part that makes it so confusing
like,
on how to feel.
It's like, oh well, we made it. We said, oh, we're gonna clean up this mess. Kind of made a bigger mess, and we're like, fuck it. Which is, you know.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a better answer. Realistically, because you're only gonna make it worse the longer you stay.
Oh, right. Honestly, we shouldn't have been there in the first place, but that's its own thing. But, okay, you're gonna have my ship. I'm gonna wait for my opportunity to strike. War's bad. Sonic said war's bad. Shit!
I also think war is bad. Wow,
As-
dude, that was... Can I say cringe? Is that one of the banned words?
No, you can say cringe.
That was cringe. Anyway...